Do you know what is the difference between the most fortunate people and less fortunate people? What do you think it is? The difference. It's one word. It's leverage. Now, I want you to ask yourself how much leverage do you have right now? Because what you have right now is determined from what your focus was over the past 5 years. Over the last 5 years, you've been focused to either build a greater leverage or this wasn't your focus. And this is determined where you are today. In other words, if you want to change your status, your zip code, 5 years from now, you need to be very, very clear between what is required from you to get super clear and to prioritize. The most successful people have incredible leverage. And I'll cover the 4 forms of leverage, primarily the 4 because there are many. But you need to be very, very clear. Where do you see the most successful people? They're making hundreds of millions, not tens, hundreds of millions. And why do you see them doing podcasts, doing different interviews? They're going live on events. Why do you see them doing these things? Oh, because they're building leverage. So let's go to the 4 forms of leverage that you need to be aware, and you need to ask yourself, are you building this form of leverage right now? 1, 2, 3, 4 or more forms of leverage every single day. So number 1 is your ability to write code. Now, I can't write code, but can I hire people to write code for me? Can I hire people to basically produce automation for me? Because writing a code is like you do the work one time and you create this piece of software, this automation, that you get paid again and again and again and again and again and again for the work that you did one time. Now, if you cannot do it yourself, can you hire other people to write code for you? So for the work that you're going to pay them one time, you can get paid again and again and again and again and again. And again, the answer is obviously yes. But if this is not, something that I'm clear, I'm not prioritizing, so I'm not doing. I think it's pretty clear. Number 2 is our ability to create content, just like this video. This video is a content. And you have the power to create content from your mobile device, from any, equipment, from any parts of the world. And this could be a very short content, like few seconds to few minutes to 15, 20, 30 minutes or hour of content. Most podcasts are about 1 hour or 1.5 hours. Some of the live events are again anywhere between 30 to 40 to 50 minutes to 1 hour. But then those people are using this content that they create one time. They use leverage and they cut this and they use this same content that they created one time hundreds of times. And they're cutting it and they're using it in the different social media platforms. Now, are you aware that you can get paid for your content? And even if it's not your content, you can get paid even if you're using other people's content, if you have big enough audience on your channel. Now, I want you to think that your YouTube channel, your TikTok channel, the channels that you are in social media, they're like the channels on televisions. Now, you may not be aware, but that's the reality. And the only difference between the people that are monetizing their channels and the people that are not monetizing their channels is leverage. How big is their audience? Now, if you're creating content every single day, doesn't matter if it's a short form of content or large or anything in between, you'll be building your audience, just like people that are, changing the channels and looking for something that interests them. for them to watch, and then they'll keep on coming back to this channel. Well, the same is true in social media. People subscribe to your channel and they become part of your tribe. Doesn't matter if you're talking about politics, sports, investments, business, gardening, babysitting, how to fix your car, how to fix your house, or anything in between, anything that you can think of, anything that you basically like to know, to learn, or to have like other people talk about. People talk about gold, people talk about silver, people talk about diamonds, people talk about all kind of things that other people are interested and they want to know more. And how they build leverage? Well, this is a way to build leverage through the social media because it's free. You don't require to put like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 for a 30 seconds ad in order for you to get exposure for more people to see you. You can if you have and if you want, but you can build your audience for free. And many people do this and they have audience of millions of people watching them around the world. And they get paid from those platforms because those platforms, they have advertisers coming to them and saying, we want to pay you to show our products, to show our offering, to show our business, to show our brands. Now, this could be your brand, but this is what's happening with those platforms. So you have big companies like Coca-Cola, like Gillette, that you see on television going and spending more and more money on the social platforms than anywhere before in the television. Now, in television, in prime time, they're spending here in the UK anywhere between 8,000 to 40,000 for 30 seconds ads. So you can start to understand that some of those platforms are sharing 50-50, 60-40, the revenue from advertiser that is coming in with content creators. So this is a form of leverage that you can utilize if you're not utilizing already. The third form of leverage is money. If you have capital and you can put the capital to work for you to make you more capital, this is a form of leverage that many wealthy people use every single day to make more money. Like look at Warren Buffett. This is the form of leverage that he uses every single day. He puts his money to work for him and to multiply. And the number 4 is your ability to collaborate, your ability to connect with other people, to network, exchange ideas, and connect and do business with other people. Create partnership, joint ventures. This is a form of leverage. You connect with people that they have something that you don't have. So they may have code, they may have automation, they may have something that you're not capable of doing and creating, but they do. And you bring something else to the table, you can collaborate, you can make money together. You have money or they have money, you have the skills, the ability, same things. Now, like I said, there is so many different forms of leverage. You can use like knowledge, other people's knowledge, other people's experience. Other people basically, what they have already created, you can take it, you can use it, you can leverage it. So the goal for you is to get back your time. And it starts with leverage. How much you have today. And if you don't have much today, how much do you want to have in the next 5 years? Because this leverage is not going to build overnight, but it will start with awareness and your clarity. Okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what I need to do if I want to increase my minimum wage or my average wage per hour, per week, per month, to start increasing it and to have no ceiling, no limit of my earnings. Because only through leverage, you can raise the bar to levels that you never thought possible. And I hope this helps. Have an amazing day and look forward to see you living your dreams. And if this interests you and you want to know how you can do this, feel free to like, share, connect, and let's build the future that we desire together.